guys. I'm the Slap Number Goose, as
We're
always.
Slap Number Goose.
And I am Schmook.
I'm Chris.
Brad here.
Today, our topic of choice is Star Wars Legends.
It'll be a purely discussion video of some pretty damn knowledgeable people here. We got various layers of our Legends knowledge.
Yes, so
Knowledge.
basically,
I'll roll into one here. We apologize. There's no Josh today. He
Yeah.
just
Yeah, he'll be back.
he'll be back eventually.
he's just absent at the moment.
He is.
He'll be back. But, so basically what our topic discussion is today is we're going to discuss some characters or even elements from the EU that we would want into the actual canon of Disney and Lucasfilm now.
What? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're talking about Legends.
Stuff that we would want them to bring back
To canon.
into canon.
Yep.
That's why it's known as Legends now. So we want these Legends to be not Legends.
To be non-Legends.
The one person from canon Legends I want to be canon is Galen Marek. Basically, he's the apprentice of Darth Vader between 3 and 4. I think he's a badass character. I want you if you were to make it canon, it's fine to get rid of a lot of the crap that's in like the video games, like a Force Unleashed 2, for example. But just the idea of that Vader had an apprentice that would eventually maybe go back to the light would be interesting. Even if let's say one day Disney wants to make a Darth Vader movie, and it's between 3 and 4, Vader in his prime, early, right after Episode 3.
Yeah.
And he gets an apprentice.
Because that's the comic series that's happening, or it's gonna happen I think next week.
Yeah, even if they don't do movies, they can bring him back in these new
comics. They
Yeah.
can do that because this series is starting right after Revenge of the Sith. So
Yeah.
who knows? And that comic's gonna be badass.
Oh, that's gonna be very badass. Because the other Vader comics were closer to 4, aren't they? Or no, they're after 4.
The Vader comics are after 4.
Between 4 and 5?
Yes.
Right, Chris?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
that 2-year window.
It is.
Which is interesting. I like that.
Wait, so yeah, it's closer to 4 though, obviously, because it takes place during the actual Star Wars. Or no, the Vader comics take place after 4.
Yeah, that's what we said.
It takes place in between 4 and 5.
Yeah, we just
I think you said 3 and 4.
no.
No,
We're
no,
just
no, no.
confirming
No,
it's
that's-
4 and 5.
Yeah, it is 4 and 5. Because
That 2-year window, just about.
yeah, it takes because he encounters Luke in the actual. It takes place during the actual Marvel Star Wars series they have going on right now, and he encounters Luke in the beginning of that.
Which is pretty sick.
But
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But Galen would be really cool, Star Killer, to have into canon. And
He's one of the more powerful characters that we've
Yeah.
ever seen.
and it's interesting, if they were to dive deeper into it, there could be a reasoning why the First Order decided to name their base Star Killer if it's based off the character.
Yeah.
I think that'd be interesting. I just like the idea of Vader having an apprentice between 3 and 4.
He tries to have an apprentice. Yeah, I think it's an okay idea. So my first choice was Darth Malgus and the and that whole conflict of the Old Republic. I think that's awesome. And then you could do that whole thing kind of takes the Darth Malgus Old Republic games in there, and then you get Knights of the Fallen Empire. Bring that all into canon. But I don't know, Darth Malgus is just such he's such a physically imposing character. I think he's pretty scary. In Star Wars, my favorite aspects are the Force users. I think because
The Force users are my favorite.
they're usually the most interesting. There are some really interesting normal people, obviously, but I think that the really compelling characters are the Force users. But I think to bring characters like Darth Malgus from the Old Republic era back into canon would be good because that stuff is so good. I understand what they're doing. They have to figure out the current timeline so far before they can start going back and bringing that stuff back into the canon. But I hope they bring that back. I think it's likely that they do.
What, Old Republic?
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it, 100%.
But you know what I mean? They're still working on their current continuity, so
Yeah.
I understand.
They want to work on what they're working on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So my second thing, I know Chris agrees with this, is bringing the legend stuff that Grievous does back into canon.
Yeah,
Because
Clone
he
Wars.
is truly scary, what he does.
Yeah, he is.
He's absolutely brutal. And I love the Clone Wars, the 2 animated movies, where Grievous is
the old ones in 2003.
yeah, just in about 2003, so in between Attack of the Clones and
Revenge.
Revenge. where Grievous is like he has like a really deep like scary voice, and he's like he kills like 10 Jedi just like it's nothing. You see lots of scenes of him training with Dooku. Like Dooku's teaching him, even though he's not a Force user, like how to attack and kill the Jedi. Where it's like Grievous has to learn, like you just have to get them off guard and get them to be like afraid, because like fear is obviously a dark side aspect. So they try not to be afraid. But if you like can impose like fear on them and surprise them and get Jedi off their feet right away, that's how he learns to defeat them so quickly. And since he has the 4 arms, I mean, even fighting 2 lightsabers, like even fighting a double-edged lightsaber is hard enough. But Grievous being able to use 4 arms at once in different combinations in kind of like his own like bastardized style of fighting, I think he's really cool. And like what's in the Clone Wars show and what's in the movie, he's kind of like a cowardly
Like he's shown better throughout the show than the movie, I think.
yeah, but he's still kind of like they go back on that cowardly aspect of it, which there's a great video by Stupendous Wave talking about
always
this.
stupendous.
Shout out
Always
to
recommend
Stupendous.
him.
To look deeper into this stuff. But like the Legends character, he's more ruthless, and I really like his Legends stuff,
True.
and I want them to bring that back. Where like, and also the idea of like Mace Windu's the one that crushes his chest that makes him have the cough and like a fucked up voice.
Yeah.
I was debating a third topic, but I think if I had to do a third topic, it's either bring Plagueis back. So I think the story of Plagueis,
Well, Plagueis is canon, but like his like
not that novel.
not the novel.
The novel's not
Which is
canon.
unfortunate, which is weird that it's not canon.
I agree, because it doesn't affect the outcome of the story.
I mean, as we've seen so far, Disney isn't against bringing stuff from Legends into canon again, like
thank
Thrawn,
God,
for
'cause
example.
when they first announced it, I was pissed. Just like the rest of the same.
But it makes sense
base.
because they want to try and like make their own thing.
It's true.
I think also most people, I think people reacted like too proactively. Well, I think if they would have waited, and I think by now most people realize once they figure out their current continuity, then they will start bringing that stuff back as long as it like makes sense.
Yeah, because like even like all the stuff that was Legends like after Return of the Jedi, they definitely wouldn't want that stuff. Due to
Like-
the fact that they want their own movies, like they can
when
make.
when you say you really like a character, then people ask you why, and you start explaining stuff, and they go, "Well, that's Legends."
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're
It
cool.
doesn't change how I view the character. You know.
Yeah, they're still cool.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a problem with. I mean, I agree that they should make the aspect of a lot of Grievous' stuff canon, but it doesn't change the fact of how I view the character.
Oh yeah. Again, I still love Grievous, but like
yeah,
I wish that stuff was like official.
you know,
what I mean?
yeah.
You wish it was like more set in stone than it. Like it's not, because it's just.
It's just like I think it's because
Which is like I just think it's a dumb argument. I know Josh used to all the time.
he just says not canon.
Yeah, like I all the time. It just
Not canon.
just
Yeah,
to
he's
get on
not-
our nerves. You know, it's not canon. It doesn't matter. It's not canon. It does matter. It's how I view the character.
I
It's
mean,
how
like,
the character
technically-
has been viewed for 40 years now.
I mean, it's like technically he's right. It's like it doesn't technically count, but it's like we're kind of like that deep into Star Wars. It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. I mean, it's, this
As long-
stuff is
We still love them.
this stuff is how fans have viewed the Star Wars universe for like I said, 40 years since '77, and that doesn't. I just don't think it doesn't matter. It's like what's in the main timeline or not.
But it's part of me is also like, I'm like, I just need it to say official. So then
It's just like with other comic book universes, there are certain universes where things didn't happen, right?
Yeah,
It happens all the time in Marvel.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's fine.
you could say something happened in this universe of Spider-Man, and then you go, wait, that's not canon because another universe. this happened.
it's like, or and that to be like it's in the continuity. Like, well, that continuity got changed. You know what I mean?
In my opinion,
I agree with what you're saying.
Well, in
Yeah.
my opinion, I like what Disney's doing with Star Wars.
I love the
just-
new continuity.
Just because of the fact that what Marvel would probably do one day, like movie-wise, or what they're even doing in the comics right now, is like, oh, let's do a multiverse. Let's make it so any of this shit could be real. It's
Yeah.
like, at least with what Disney's doing with Star Wars, it's going to be a straight line. It's
Yeah.
a thing that happened. It's set in stone. This is reality.
Yes.
No,
there's no multiverse in
nothing,
Star Wars.
Because like, if they were to come out like tomorrow and say, oh, the legends are all exist, but in a different universe,
I would not like that.
that'd be dumb. So I'm happy with what they're doing. Like, even if they scrap it all, they can still go back and do it. Like, one day they'll probably do an Old Republic movie and or trilogy.
Yes.
And
I think that's very like we're talking about that in a different.
yeah, we
time.
have talked about this, so we don't have to go deeper into it. But it's like they're gonna pull aspects from Legends that they don't think will.
Maybe they'll create new stories, but I think the main characters will still be there.
Like putting Thrawn between 3 and 4 in canon works better for their story now.
yes. Even though I wish he was in it now.
Just because it makes more sense to what their overall universe is now.
Yeah. Even though I wish he was in episode 8 now, but
Yeah.
but
It'd be
I
cool.
like. I mean, I'm at least he's canon.
He is canon, and that's good.
Like even though the Thrawn trilogy isn't canon and those books are fucking amazing.
They're still amazing, and that
Yeah, exactly,
that can't
exactly,
be changed.
exactly,
And that doesn't change how you view the character.
Yeah.
precisely.
Because
If
even
you like that character for his legend stuff,
Yes, precisely.
there you go.
Exactly.
and even,
And I actually I really need to get my hands on the new book.
yeah, because they still put elements. I haven't read it, but I've heard people review it. They're like, there's still elements from Legends that are still in his character. He's still that strategic,
That's
like
beautiful.
man.
That's good.
Like,
That's good. That's good.
Or yeah. Chris, want to give your
Yeah, give us
picks,
yours.
or a few of them?
We're doing good on time here, so
Yeah, so like I want KOTOR to be canon. I think
It's all-
the Knights of the Old
which is-
Republic
thank you.
stuff,
Knights of the Old Republic.
Mandalorian Wars, Revan and Malak. I really want that all to be canon, especially when you're talking about what I think a lot of people would agree is the most critically acclaimed Star Wars game.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be KOTOR.
That or Battlefront.
That or
Those
Battlefront.
are D2.
It's just, yeah, I just think to have KOTOR and how much success the game had and how much people love that story arc, I think it's even KOTOR 2, but at least KOTOR 1. With Malak, Revan, and the Mandalorian Wars, I think they should really include that. Bastila, that whole story arc should be included, and all the Old Republic stuff. I think Legacy, which is way in the future, like 1,000 years past, like the Battle of Yavin, with Darth Krayt and the New Empire. I think that should be canon, even though it kind of contradicts what they're trying to build with the First Order now. But like,
You never know though.
you never
It
know.
makes sense.
I think a New
I mean,
Empire
it's so far in the future. It could be something
it
else.
could be. So like, I think a New Empire should exist. I just don't think. The reason I don't think that's canon is because I don't think Disney's trying to think that far.
Oh,
ahead,
I don't
you
think
know?
they are
That's
either.
why.
not at this point.
That's
I think
why.
that once they finish this trilogy, they could start
think
doing
about
that
it
stuff.
because they're
That's
gonna
what
want to
I'm
make
saying.
as many movies as possible.
So
or shows.
I think, like you made a good point. I think it's just it's early on. So I
It's
think
too early.
a lot of the stuff they're gonna once they get done doing what they want to do, they're gonna analyze. Okay, let's go
Like
back.
I'm saying,
Let's look at
we've had
Legends.
one new continuity movie. That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
two.
But
Because there was stuff added into.
You know what I mean?
I know
We
what you
had
mean.
one like after Return of the Jedi continuity movie, and that's it. So like, we have so much more room to build, and then they're gonna be like, okay, now what can we bring back? That would still make sense.
Yeah, they're just focusing on what.
Or I think if anything, they just take the main story elements, they'd rewrite like some new material just to have like the proper like continuity from the new movies.
Yeah.
And then I think it would stay mostly the same.
I think a lot of stuff between like we said, Boba. I think a lot of his Legend stuff is so cool.
Oh yeah.
I just think they should bring that stuff.
Yeah, they
back.
need to bring that back.
That would be
Like, honestly.
that would be probably in if they do a bounty hunter show or movie or something. They could touch on that stuff.
Yeah.
Or even just a Boba Fett movie. They can bring some of those aspects.
Yeah. It kind of makes me want to go back and play KOTOR. I fucking love that game. So did
Yeah.
Josh. Josh loved. We both played that game. We beat it in like a week. It was just.
I wish I
such
could. I wish I could have been able to play it. I
Yeah.
never had Xbox or a good PC to do anything.
Yeah,
so.
we played it on Steam, and it's a great port from the Xbox. I remember I played KOTOR. I didn't play the first KOTOR on the original Xbox. I played KOTOR 2, but I never played the original KOTOR. But I have both on PC on Steam, and they both their ports are fantastic. I love those games. Turn-based RPG style, but the Old Republic is my main thing. I just love that
Old
shit.
Republic in general, yeah.
That's,
Knights of
what,
the
that's what I'm
Republic.
saying. I want Knights of the Fallen Empire to be brought in too. That shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have like Nihilus in there.
Yeah. So my stuff.
Yeah,
kinda-
Nihilus.
My stuff is. What
Man, the Old Republic.
my stuff is my stuff is what happened way before and what happened way after.
Yeah.
That's my stuff.
Yeah.
That I want.
Because
that
I mean,
next video.
obviously the 6 now 7 movies, they're like perfect how they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like none of that should change.
And then there are definitely some honorable mentions. I think like a Mara Jade S character.
Oh,
Oh shit!
dude.
Yeah, Mara Jade. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah, like
Even though-
that's a good like it doesn't. I don't think it necessarily has to be exactly Mara Jade.
but that just
No, she needs to be brought back.
now that you just mentioned that, it makes me.
I'm just saying. I just think
So-
someone who Luke was with. Like, it may be cool if it was exact. You know what I mean? But like,
Then I'm looking at.
But
that
the
makes
only
me-
way the only way she fits is if she's murdered by the Knights of Ren.
I think that's.
That's unfortunate though. I don't want that to
No, I
happen.
That's
think-
the only way-
no,
that's the
no,
only
she-
way
no,
it could
she
happen.
would, she would be dead. But there could be flashbacks of her.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least we'd see her probably on screen. You know. I think it's a.
Now that you mentioned Mara Jade, that makes me pissed whenever I see Luke now, because I'm like,
He doesn't have Mara. Well, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's like he's. I mean, either what are you gonna be more pissed at, that she was never a thing, like that Luke just never met her or something, or
well,
that
then
she
again,
died.
there was like what 30 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they could have been together a good 30 years.
Yeah.
No, and then she's killed by Kylo.
Yeah. Or all the knights.
Or the Knights have to like gang rape her because that's the only way they could beat her.
Yeah.
Like Kylo on his own couldn't probably beat
No
Mara.
way. I don't think
Oh
so.
no.
Mara would be. Yeah.
She's too well trained. I think Kylo is stronger in the Force, but Mara is
Trained.
Mara's way too trained.
So I think it's a definite
But-
possibility that she.
But I
can
guess
be
again,
killed.
reading from reading the Thrawn trilogy where she's introduced, she's pretty badass.
Yeah, Mara Jade is.
And she's hot.
And then
she's one of the top characters.
someone else is Dash Rendar.
Oh yeah,
Dash.
Dash
And
Rendar.
I think he will become canon in the Han Solo.
Yeah, the Han Solo movie. Yeah,
I think that's a
definitely
general
I
possibility.
think him like Kyle Katarn maybe.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Katarn needs to be made canon. The
That'd be
Jedi
cool.
the Jedi Knight games need to be made canon, even though
But he could be in the Han movie, perhaps.
He
That's
could.
like a way they could put him
I
in.
he
think,
could.
I think Dash is more likely than anything.
I was surprised he wasn't in.
Rogue.
He could have been Rogue One.
Yeah,
He could
no,
have.
I
He
agree.
could have. Kyle Katarn could have.
He could
definitely
replace
been in Rogue One.
Cassian.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Jane Orso too. I
Jin. Jane.
Jane or
Jin Ursa.
no Jane or
Oh.
or
I heard
Jane-
or
You
Ursa.
said Jane or what?
her name is Jane. Oh, I'll look up her name right
Okay, but anyway,
now. She's Kyle Katarn's like partner.
That's basically. I feel like Cassian and Jin replaced Kyle and Jane.
basically,
Now that I think about it, that's probably definitely what happened.
yeah. Maybe they were like, you know, I mean, maybe some people would be like, see a connection, like we just did, but who knows? But Dash, I think, would definitely make sense in the Han Solo movie because, like, he's kind of like
He's a scoundrel.
he's a scoundrel. He likes to poke fun at Han, even though,
Now I'm not too familiar with him. Is he
well, his main
Jan Ors, that's her name, not Jane Orso.
not Jin Urso? Jan Orso?
No, I was thinking Jin Urso, but then I said Jane Orso. No, it's Jan Ors. I think she and Kyle Katarn need to be made canon.
No, yeah. But again, Dash's storyline's more more important between 5 and 6. He's trying to find where Han is.
Is he? What's his like line of work? Is he a smuggler or what?
Yeah,
what is
I
he?
think I'm pretty sure he's a smuggler.
Huh.
I could be wrong. But I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Another person like that, Talon Card. Do you know
Yeah.
Talon Card?
Yeah, yeah.
Talon Card needs to be made canon. He's cool. Again, he's Thrawn trilogy.
Oh yeah. All these characters would be really good. Like, all we've mentioned would be like really good into what is now canon.
yeah.
The only
There's a lot of stuff.
Also,
There is some stuff that I'm glad is not
Yeah.
in canon from Thrawn, like the clone of Luke that fights Luke Skywalker. It's like it's horrible.
make Reese's backstory canon again.
okay.
What is Reese's backstory?
He's got actually a pretty badass backstory.
What is
At least
Reese's
at least he's
backstory?
canon.
No, yeah, at least he is canon. Hold on.
What is Reese's backstory, dude?
He's like a scoundrel, dude.
Anyway, but I mean, it'd be cool because I could definitely see Dash and like Han like have some interactions in Han Solo, like being a dick to Han,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And
I'd imagine like
him and like
Dash is like a little older and is like kind of a little more experienced in the smuggling shit.
yeah, and Dash is I feel like because him and Lando have like a friendship of sorts, so I think that's how he'd be introduced more.
Oh,
so.
Reese was like there was a plot to kill Jabba, and he organized it. Yeah, there was like a bomb aboard the
Sail part?
the sail barge when it blew up.
That's sick.
That's why the explosion's so huge.
Yeah, that was all because of Reese. That's not the backstory,
That's
but
fucking
that's
cool.
that story arc. Yeah,
Is that
that's
canon?
Legends.
It's Legends,
Yeah,
technically?
it's Legends. It's not make it.
What?
They don't explain the whole big blown up thing.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's actually hilarious.
Really?
I remember explaining that A while ago, when Josh goes, it's not even canon, dude. What are you talking about? It's like, alright, fuck
It's
you,
cool,
dude.
though.
Yeah, I know, it's fun. It's cool. But,
No, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean that is Legends, and like all these would be so good in canon, but
Ooh, I wish Jaina Solo.
yeah. I was just looking at her.
Jaina Solo would be awesome. But I think if they do anything, she's a flashback and Ben kills her,
that'd be interesting.
which would be fucking awesome. But I wish she was still alive. But she's
Yeah.
basically the Rey character, so.
Yeah.
But Jaina Solo is awesome.
I
I wish
was
that.
a big fan of Ben Skywalker.
Yeah.
Same.
I wish that Leia.
And Jason.
No,
Solo.
I wish that Leia was a Jedi.
Yeah, me too.
That is something that'd be cool. But I understand, I guess. Like maybe she just wanted to go.
We're
more
just
into
we're
that.
describing the entire EU right
Yes.
now. We love it so much.
All this
that
shit
we
that we love that
we
got
wish
rid
it
of.
could be canon.
But it's all. I
But
mean,
it
we
doesn't
still
matter.
we
I
still
love-
know it's there.
Yeah, we still know it's there. It's
I
there.
love canon. Canon's
But
great.
like in official arguments, when you like are examining the like characters, you have to leave that shit out because technically.
it wouldn't make
It's
sense.
not part of
from
it.
time to time.
I just not for me, man.
No,
No,
in
I mean,
technical
it just makes
technical
sense.
arguments like that, we have to leave stuff like that out because it's
Well,
it's
like
Knights
Knights
of
like
canon.
Knights of the Old Republic would be fine if they made canon right now, but
It doesn't change anything.
it
in the
does not
future.
change anything right now. But like if you were to have
It really doesn't.
if you were to have Ben Skywalker, I don't think that'd be
No.
The only way to explain it is all these characters are dead.
yeah. That's
Like
it.
all of Luke has like 3 kids. I'm pretty sure.
Does he?
There's there's
Yeah,
no
Anakin-
in
Anakin's a
Legends.
son.
Oh yeah, in
There's
Legends,
Anakin
yeah.
Solo, but there's Ben Skywalker and
Ben
then
Skywalker.
There's like 2 other ones I think.
There
I
are.
know Ben's for a fact.
Cause there's like a drawing of a person that's meant to look kind of like Mark Hamill, but it's like one of his kids.
Yeah,
Really?
that's Ben Skywalker.
But there's I know at least there's like one more. I like that his
Go to
new
Legends.
profile is Last
Go to
Jedi.
Legends. I do like that.
Look for kids, and it should have kids on there.
Yeah, on the side.
Oh my god.
Oh, go down, hold on. Keep going to that first picture. Go down. That's the image, that's the vision of Vader that I was talking about.
He appears in that vision.
Yeah,
Luke appears in that vision. He's next to Vader.
but isn't that sick?
Kate Skywalker's in that vision too. He's right there.
Look at Vader though, he's like massive.
I know.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, okay, obviously you guys can't see this, I'm sorry.
They're
We'll
seeing-
put it up in post. It'll
They're
be fine.
seeing thousands of years into the future.
That's what I'm saying.
Kate Skywalker.
But that's what I'm
being
saying,
there.
that stuff is legends, and I wish those like visions of the Chosen One were there.
Jesus.
That's really cool. I feel like they could do that if they put it in a nowadays comic.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, it's
So
I believe a lot. I very much believe that one of these days, how Disney's gonna officially make Knights of the Old Republic canon is gonna be comics. I honestly
Oh
believe
yeah,
that.
it's gonna be
I
mostly
think
comics and
that's
books.
how, I think that in books can be the first thing to be like, all right, this is Knights of the Republic. But one day there could be a movie. I do believe that.
Oh, dude, I forgot the Yuzan Vong War.
yeah.
Dude, those people are badass. Okay, I wish there's too much stuff here.
There's a lot. There's a lot that.
No, there's a lot, and we can even make more episodes in the
Go on
future about just legend stuff.
What does it say?
Just load power. We can end it, it's fine.
Oh,
But yeah,
well,
well,
we'll cut this out. Hold on, I'm gonna get that off.
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Fuck off,
stop
Aaron.
it.
It's still recording.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Low power mode, so we'll be
And
fine. No, wait.
continue. No, we're definitely gonna keep making like Stupendous Wave. He still makes Legends videos,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I love.
He
Like I
discusses
love that
Legend, yeah.
that he does that stuff still, and I think we're gonna still do that with main
Because
episodes. We're
it
gonna
doesn't
talk about-
diminish our love for
Yeah,
Legends.
no, because honestly, most of my love. Let's be honest here. The movies and stuff is where everything spawns from, but the bulk of the universe in the Star Wars is all in the EU. The EU is
Oh yeah.
10 times bigger than the
Yeah.
main storyline.
No, yeah,
movies.
Well, again, it's just because Disney's trying to get their shit together right
Yeah.
now.
No, yeah, they just want to have a good continuity.
Just the main reason why we
Which
can.
I respect that they're not like, they're going like, they're taking their time with it, they're trying to
Yeah.
figure everything out. Which
Just
I
the main
like.
reason we can be such in-depth fans is thanks to the EU. The
Precisely.
reason that the entire universe is so big and we can be fans like this.
Precisely.
I love it. I just love it so much.
It's awesome. It's
Stupendous Wave, I
great
just
stuff.
love it. And I think we're definitely gonna make some more Legends videos.
We can of course we
future.
can always
We
we're
can always
gonna-
revisit stuff.
Yeah, we can always revisit, and we're always gonna make canon videos because that's what we watch on
That's
screen.
true. Yeah.
We're gonna I feel like before it happens, obviously we have enough time. We need to make some Last Jedi predictions.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have some
theories.
We'll make that.
We got plenty of time.
But
we can film that during our November Thanksgiving
yeah,
break.
yeah.
But
I guess on that note, we can kind of wrap it
yeah,
up.
we
can
can
wrap it up.
But that is Legends. That is what we would
Those are
all
what
like
we
to
want
see.
to come back.
Yep.
Like there's
just so
definitely
far.
there's definitely a whole lot more of those, like the main top of the top tier what we would like.
Despite
to
our
see.
little list of threes, all these little topics we've mentioned, all this shit we want to see come back in some way, shape, or form. So Disney, watch this video and bring everything we say back just for us.
Yeah, just for us.
For sure. So make sure to slap that like button, slap the
Slap it.
subscribe
Slap
button,
those nuts.
follow our Twitters,
Slap those
especially
nuts.
the main Twitter, so you know when videos are gonna pop up.
Yeah, we're gonna
So-
get active on that again.
Yeah, for sure we're gonna be active. But
Hopefully an Instagram of us. I don't know.
maybe
There's spitballing here.
maybe eventually. Maybe
all social medias.
yeah, social medias. But yeah, as always, I'm Schmook,
I'm Chris.
Brad here.
and we're the Slap Number Goose.
We
Thanks
are the
again.
Slap Number Goose. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Signing off, bitches.